Good morning and welcome to Funtastic Friday. Today I want to talk to you about balance. Balance only comes when we have a full and well-rounded life. Balance is an even distribution of weight, enabling something or someone to remain upright and steady. The reality is, if we've only got one thing that's important to us and we focus all of our energies on that, we cannot be balanced because weight has to be distributed. So I've got to have many interests. I've got to have different areas of life. Business, yes. Spiritual life, certainly. Family, community involvement, friends, social life, health is important. See, all of these things have to be healthy and thriving in my life in order for me to even come to a place of trying to achieve balance. It's got to be full because here's the reality. Our lives and every aspect of our lives are interconnected. My life is interconnected with yours, and every aspect of my life is interconnected with the other aspects of my life. So in order for me to actually be balanced, I've got to have various full areas of life. Those things are going to help me to be upright and steady. Upright is going to speak of course, in that physical sense, it means to stand erect. But when you look at it in a more of a theoretical sense, we're talking about moral uprightness. We're talking about good standing with people and with community. And if I'm not well balanced, the reality is there's nothing to check me. There's nothing to correct me. There's nothing to help me grow. I've got to have various things going on with various people so that I can learn uprightness. I can learn what's right. Otherwise, I'm going to have my limited perspective, my limited worldview, my limited paradigm, and everything is going to be filtered through that. When I have relationships with various types of people doing various types of things, and I'm not just involved in business, but I'm also involved in community life and family and friends and ministry or some type of spiritual relationships, when those things are all happening in my life, then they're going to balance me because I'm going to see life from other people's perspectives. I'm going to learn about this and that and those things in me that are flawed, my blind spots, they're going to be checked. So if I'm tilted a little this way, it's going to tilt me back that way. If I start to lean this way, it's going to bring me back this way. I'm going to come into a place of balance. Now that definition also talks about steady. That balance allows us to be steady. And here's the truth. We can push and strive in any area of our life. We can do too much, even in family and romantic relationships. We become those clingy people that are always around, and people are like, gosh, he needs to get away from me. That is not balanced because it's not steady. Full lives, multiple relationships with different types of people doing various things are going to allow me to be steady because I'll be rejuvenated in different places. So all my needs aren't getting met over here or over there, but I'm giving to people and I'm also receiving from people in various ways, in various places, in various arenas. So then when I come back into this area of life, because I receive from that area of life, I'm able to give to people and not just take all the time. This helps me to be steady in my relationships, consistent, committed, loyal. That's what steady looks like. And balance comes from the fact that I am well-rounded, very connected, and involved in all types of stuff. Now, this does not mean to get overwhelmed and try to be all things to all people, because that is not possible, and that is certainly not balanced. What you want to do is find the things that you care about. We've been talking about that all week long, and you want to grow in them, and you want to connect with people who are on the same page with you, have those similar interests as you, and you want to sow into them, and you want to receive things from them so that you can grow and develop. And then you want to be committed to those relationships, the ones that are valuable, that we don't have to weed out because they're sucking energy, time, and money from us. But those relationships that we want to commit to, we want to be able to give and receive. We want the ebb and flow, but that only happens if I have a full life. I'm well-rounded, and that will make me balanced. I hope that blessed you on today, and I hope you are getting ready for a wonder-filled weekend, because you've got to take some time off. That's one of the best things about working for yourself, is that you can set the times to work. Now, sometimes you'll have clients or projects that require you to push a little more, and even that's a part of balance, because hopefully that's seasonal. It's not forever. But in your daily routine, your weekly routine, you want to have time to rest, refresh, worship, spend time with family. So your weekend is all about that. And so while you're enjoying your Funtastic Friday, plan to rest, plan to refresh, plan to worship, plan to have fun with your family and friends, because that's going to allow you to come back Monday strong, that you might make some things happen. I look forward to seeing you then on Make It Happen Monday. Have a wonder-filled weekend.